little 4 a.m. action, huh? Nothing wrong with that. Shout out to all of my Latinos and Latinas, and Tejanos and Tejanas, goddammit. One more time, shout out to all of my Latinos and Latinas, Tejanos and Tejanas. It's going down the big way. If you didn't know now, no. Hope you all are doing well. Cheers to you all. We're gonna roll up soon here, I ain't gonna lie. Goodness gracious, what was that? If you haven't hit the like button yet, hit the like button. What are you waiting on? Oh man. Can you imagine if I start streaming at 4 a.m. every day? I mean, it's 4 something, but I did that every day. Goodness gracious. Now, I'm gonna roll up while you guys are here. Looking for my sock though. Where the hell my sock just went? There it is. I found it. I found it. Shouts out to all my beautiful black kings and queens. All my fellow Jewish brothers and sisters. I love you so much. Shout out to all my fellow Nigerians. I love you so much. Yeah, man. 4 a.m. Oh, 4 something. We're gonna make the best of it, though. I know the majority of you guys possibly are sleeping right now, and that's okay. That is not a big deal at all. Oh, goodness. I need to roll up, too. I ain't gonna lie. But I know my demographic, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like maybe, just maybe, you know, most of my demographic is asleep like hell right now, and that's cool. Not a big deal. I just wanted to kind of get a vibe at the energy and what was going on. God damn it, I got something on my sweater. I gotta get that off. Goodness gracious. Whoa. All right. You guys know me, I don't stream from my house. But, you know, we did it today. Whatever. I need to roll some shit up, though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie at all. Shouts out to you guys. Let me find my hat. Where's my hat? Oh, my hair is not, you know, on point, so I can't be this way or I can't be that way. I just gotta be way. Oh, man. All right. A couple more seconds. If you guys haven't hit that like button, hit the like button. Little 4 a.m. special. 4 a.m. plus special. I was telling myself, you know, I know there's other countries that may be awake right now, and I want to give you guys a chance to mingle with me, and I wanted to thank you all for continuing to walk in your higher self, because it's a beautiful thing. It really is. Now, oh, goodness gracious, I almost fell. Just give me a second, guys, and we'll have a little dialogue about what's going on. Nothing wrong with a little dialogue, right? I like dialogue. Dialogue. Diaphragm. Dialogue, whatever. I'm going to turn the camera on after I get the first like. I'm not going to turn it on if I don't get no likes, though. We got to show some type of participation, guys. Come on. Help me help you. You know what I mean? Dude, where's the light at? Hold on, guys. Oh, okay, there's a light. Good. Oh, where's my pen? We might go to Benjamin City. Hey, low key, I've been trying to turn this damn heater on. I don't know what the fuck going on. Hold on. What the hell going on? I don't know. Oh, there we go. I'm like, how you turn it? Okay, here we go. Hold on. Just got to the guest house, and I usually don't do that. I usually don't stream in the guest house, but we're gonna do it today for each and every one of you. Imagine that. Can you see me? I can't even see me. That is horrible lighting. Hold on. Let me try to figure this out a little better. Hold on, guys. Horrible. There we go. That's a little better. That's a little better. I don't know. It's a little better. Yeah, you see that? That just happened. It just happened, and I feel a special way about it if I was being honest, but it is what it is. It's neither here nor there. But during this stream, I need you guys not to look at that right there. Don't look at that at all. And if you continue to look at it, I'll just do this. Hold on. I'll just do that. Not a big deal. How we gonna start the morning? I say, Benjamin City. Cheers. That feels good. Whew. First dab of the day. I'll get you right. I ain't gonna lie. Let me turn this TV down. Hold on. Lots of craziness going on in the world, per usual. What I've been seeing. A lot of crazy stuff. But, I gotta say, life is good. Life is good. Life is really good. Man, what am I looking for? I don't even know. Just glad I got that damn heater on. I might buy a new portable too. Yeah. Hello. How are you? Cheers to you. I hope you are doing well. Do your best to walk in your higher self. I know. Oh, that's what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to turn it down. Hold on. Turn that TV down. I tell you. Got a little rest last night. We need that rest, and our bodies will remind us of that fact. Where the hell are my headphones? Goodness, I feel like I'm not being heard, but whatever. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. I'm not getting up again. If you think I am, I'm not. I am. Let's see if this headphone works. It should work. But there's always one bad seed, right? There's always one bad seed. I think this headphone actually got wet. And after it wet, it's a wrap. I'd like to know what countries are in here right now, though. What countries are in the room right now? I want to show the proper respect to each and every one of you because I love you all so much. Bottom of my heart. I really do. Each and every one of you are a blessing to me. And I cherish the time that we always have together and the messages that we were allowed to, give each other, all across the world. From Ireland, Switzerland to England to Scotland to Finland, Jamaica, Canada, the UK, Australia, all of these places. I'm sending love 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, I promise. That one guy, what's up, my guy? How you doing? You gonna go to Benjamin City with me or what? Benjamin City? All aboard to Benjamin City, goddammit. Cheers. I've been good. Yeah, I've been really good. Life has been good. That dab just got me though. That fucking dab got me. Like, what is this? A civil authority has entered an immediate evacuation emergency in it says East Boulder, Colorado is actively getting a evacuate immediately alert. I'm in Boulder right now. Well, what's going on? Effective until 5:28 a.m. Emergency officials have issued what? That's what it says. I don't know what I'm reading, and the warning just went away. So, like, what if you didn't get time to read it? Like, I didn't get time to read it enough. What the hell? That's weird. You fine? You on? I've been calling for weeks. Get me my what? Who are you? What? At the club? Get me. Hey, listen, bro. You got the wrong page, Mr. Sami Zayn. What the fuck you talking about? You make me find you. I've been calling for weeks. Hey, listen. You want to come in here for some attention? Understand this. You just came into the most dangerous room that you could put your life in. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna let you hang yourself, proverbially. I'll let you proverbially hang yourself. So keep talking. And the people that do what they do, they will do what they do. Goofball. Holy smokes. Some people just want to jump off the old bridge, man. And I always tell you guys, suicide is never the answer. Suicide is never the answer. So make some better decisions, Sami Zayn. Like, real talk. Because suicide is never the answer. Please reach out to some professionals if you're feeling that way. And, talking that way to me is kind of like, yeah, it's weird. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've been good, man. I've been feeling good, staying positive, continuing to walk in my higher self. Life is good, man. Misery loves company, though. You know what I mean? What do I mean by that? Well, what I mean is, you got a lot of people that, walk around in their lower selves, and for whatever reason, they want to attach to the light in the room. You know what I mean? So you got to keep your head on a swivel when you're walking in your higher selves. And we've discussed this many times. But this is one of those things where, I didn't just start walking in my higher self today or yesterday or the day before that. This has been an ongoing thing. And, when I moved to the state of Colorado, obviously I put it into overdrive because, my goal will be, made, and that's making the world a better place, leading by example. And, anybody, that's a part of this family, you guys will do the same thing. My bloodline will do the same thing. I have made sure of it. You know what I mean? Doing what I am doing now will segue, other family members into the same spot, if not even a better spot. But it gives them a fighting chance plus whatever they're doing now. So not only am I here for me, but I am here for each and every member, of my actual bloodline, because, they can piggyback off what I'm doing right now. You know what I mean? And I know that, and that's why I'm doing it. You know what I mean? Or that's one of the reasons why I'm doing it. It's almost like the proverbial, hey, whenever you're ready to do this type of stuff, hey, here you go. The family's already here. They're already used to, our belief system. So, here you go. So I know each and every stream I'm doing, not only am I changing the world in a positive manner, but I'm solidifying a legacy that can be built off of, a legacy that can help, a person in my bloodline do many, many things. And that's what it's all about. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. Safety is always first. I don't know if you guys know, but I got 24 hour security. But I don't really, overly think about that. I'm from Wisconsin. I'm in Colorado. The Second Amendment really makes a lot of people feel very comfortable. What does that mean? Well, look up the Second Amendment and you'll know what I mean. You know, a quick way to have your well, listen, I'm not going to tap into my lower self trying to discuss this topic. 'Cause a lot of times it happens too. You get people that see you talking to your higher self. They see this, they see that, and before you know it, they're reeling you into some fuckery. You told them, all the great things that are happening in your life, and here they come with, fuck, my dog just died, and my wife just left me for my brother. Like, what? The fuck? You want to tell me that right after my good news I just told you? That's so fucked. Completely overshadowing. It happens all the time. We see it day in and day out. But I am thinking about, not thinking about, me, I think, but I'm at that point in my life where action is a big thing for me. So I'm done, telling people what I'm going to do. I'm just going to start showing people what I did, and I think that helps me out personally, and people have less chances to try to, damper what you got going on. So I want each of you to do the same thing too. Stop telling people things. What I said. Stop telling people things. If that person that you're telling something, if they're not about to immediately help you with what you're talking about, stop telling people anything. It doesn't pay. What did I just say? I said stop telling people your information. If that person ain't about to help you immediately, right then and there, you're looking for some pity party, and 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get it. What you're going to get is a person that says maybe, oh, damn, I'm sorry, man. I hope that works out for you. And they're going to go off and they're going to talk some shit about you. But you gave them a window of opportunity to talk shit about you. How? Because you told them your business. It almost took me, listen, you guys know I'm young, but I'm old. But I'm really young. But it took me quite some time to realize that. And I'm talking about family too, motherfucker. Even them, those be the first ones you shouldn't tell a damn thing. Family, hell yeah. Don't be telling people nothing. Go do what you're going to do the way that you're going to do what you're going to do. Literally. And if you can, here's another thing. If you can, and I'm just trying to, save some time for you guys out there. I know times get hard, times get tough, and you want to, maybe ask a fellow friend for, help, or maybe you want to ask a relative for help or something like that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Deal with being without. Deal with being without for a week, 2 weeks, however long you got to be without, but it's going to feel a lot better than somebody going around telling somebody that, you made that mistake of, borrowing money or something like that. I stopped that a long time ago. A long time ago. Some people, they've always had a desire for you to owe them money. I know that sounds weird, but understand this. Some people, once they see you are physically, they can't physically match you. They can't even match your intelligence. They're like, damn, I can't wait until this motherfucker gets in a position to where they need me. They're going to tell 1,000 people, and they might even call you and ask you for it. Like on some weird shit, man. Don't ask nobody for nothing. Same. I have friends and family members who hate on success and progress. Tell them nothing. Grind away in silence. Yes, exactly. Grind away in silence. And it's crazy how many people will come out of the woodwork with all this supposed positivity that was always there. And they know damn well it wasn't. That's why I don't pass judgment on those celebrities that say this about their family member. Oh, Soulja Boy's my so-and-so. I remember when people were trying to say Soulja Boy forgot about his family or this or that. I know damn well the situation be different as hell, because here it is, most of my bloodline family, they don't even know if I'm alive or breathing, but I bet you they're somewhere right now telling somebody how much they care about me. Full of shit. Guess, what are you talking about? You're pissing me off. All right, I'm just going to get you out of here, my guy. There you go. All right. Now, who else we got here? Goobler? It's a video game. Oh, is it? Why is it a video game now? I don't get it. Why is it a video game? Somebody tell me. Unless you're in Boulder, Colorado right now, you're an idiot. All right? So, hold on. You just got blocked, that's all. And putting yourself in danger. Anyway, before I was rudely interrupted, I hope everybody's doing well and we're focused on, continuing to walk in their higher selves and not putting themselves in danger, because that is so fucking stupid. Oh my God. How stupid can you be? Yes, tell me how you perceive life. How do you perceive life? I'd love to hear it. How do you perceive life? We're waiting. How do you perceive life? How is life perceived? How is life perceived? Let's hear it. All right, listen. You're taking a long time. You're taking a long time, and I know how life is perceived to me. Life is always more or less a matter of perception, whether it's perception or whether it's the way you move. It's all a matter of those things. You know what I mean? Actually, like it's more or less relative to what you're doing. So what actually are you doing in life? That really becomes the centerpiece. That becomes the centerpiece of how you feel about your life. What do you have going on within your life? If you cave a neck, it's not a coast. If I cave a neck, it's not a coast. I don't get it. You can have a coast. Yeah, I don't get that. I don't get that at all. But I do get it. I get it, but I don't get it. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. I get it, but I don't get it. But I understand where you're coming from. But I still think that life is relative to what you have going on. You know what I mean? So maybe you think your life is pretty shit if you don't have anything going on. Maybe you got something going on, so it's like life is cool, life is good. You know what I mean? Maybe it's one of those situations. You know what I mean? But life is beautiful. Make no mistake about it. Life is beautiful. I love life. And each and every one of you listening right now, you love life too. That's why you're here. Because you understand that I speak life, we speak life, and we want the best for each other. Hey, shouts out. Azipakistan. Shouts out to Azipakistan. My apologies if I pronounced it wrong. I do apologize. Yeah, that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. Goodness gracious. Oh, it's a country. Well, yeah. It's a beautiful country. Where am I from? America, goddammit. America the beautiful. America. I love America. His back is what? Hey, listen, man. You're in such a battle to keep that number next to your name that I can't see what you're writing, because every 3 words you're writing a new sentence. So don't worry about that number next to your name, because it starts to make you not act right. You know what I mean? It's disingenuous when you are using one word to just keep that purple number on the side, man. Come on, be fair. There's people watching the stream right now, and I'm sure they would, like to get a word in or two. I don't know. Have at it, actually. Have at it, man. Like I said, I've been in Boulder, Colorado now for about 3 days, and I couldn't ask for I don't know, man, a better place to be. You know, Boulder's been beautiful since day one. I mean, I've been in Colorado for almost 10 years now, so the standouts are actually, you know, everywhere almost, literally. I haven't seen a bad place in Boulder since I've been here. I haven't seen a bad place in Colorado. Sure, there are areas that look rougher than others, but bad? I've never seen bad. I know bad. Believe me, I know bad, but I've never seen bad. But, you know, I don't know. It's weird. It's crazy. It's fun. It's cool. I got a few meetings later on today that I'm slightly excited about. I got to get I got some ideas that I want to get off off the old brain box. You know what I mean? So excited for those things to happen. We got a few things going on this weekend that you guys definitely should stay tuned into. I'm excited. You should be excited. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I was watching the news earlier. Well, not earlier. It was just like it was like any emergency break or something like that. I'm not sure. Emergency something. Emergency alert. They were telling people to evacuate in Boulder, Colorado. And they said it lasts for a long time. Or like it lasts till like 5:30 or something like that. Yeah, they say it lasts till like 5:30. FXXD. Yeah, I don't want to get distracted. How is it there? Nice views? Yes, beautiful views. If you look on my stream list, I actually have a stream called Lake Mountain, Colorado. I don't know if that actually exists, but I seen a lake, obviously possibly a man-made lake, but I seen this lake, and it was giant mountains like surrounding the lake, and I had never seen nothing that majestic before in my life. So I had to take a picture of it, and it became one of my thumbnails. One of my thumbnails. So if you haven't checked that vid out, check that out, man. That's a stream that I had a good chill time with. I liked it. It was a vibe. It really was. It was a vibe. I was watching some of iShowSpeed. I was watching some of iShowSpeed's page, or not his page, but some of his clips from was that Mafiathon? No, that wasn't. Damn, I'm sorry, Speed. Holy smokes. Mafiathon is Kai Cenat. But I was watching some clips from Speed Does America tour, and Speed was like, I don't know, he got like 1 billion clips now. He literally ain't got a stream. He probably didn't have to stream ever again anymore, like before that stream, but it definitely ain't got to stream no more now. Like when you stream for 35 days straight, like literally 24 hours, you know how big that bag gonna be? Every time Speed laid down to bed, everybody running it up. Can you imagine where your personality and your content gets you paid while you're asleep? I know some of you got OF accounts and you do get paid while you're asleep, but that's another story. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about something else. But damn, that's been a 30 piece already. Been 30 minutes. I love watching him. All my life, nuts, legend. I love ISOSP. He is a legend. Man. He is a legend. The sleep streams are crazy. It is, bro. And to see how much money gets poured into his account, I'm like, damn. My website, MilwaukeeLDog.com, has been up for more than 10 years. And I can't get, listen, I digress. And speaking of MilwaukeeLDog.com, I will have some merch on on my person very, very soon. And I love this security too. Henry and Rudy. Yeah, Henry and Rudy are fucking, they're legends themselves. I swear to God. They're fucking legends. Rudy, I think it was Rudy. You could kind of see that there's like a, Rudy is like used to, being his dad more or less. So during the America stream, when his dad was in the room, there was always like a slight weird energy. A slight weird energy. Yeah, he's a G. I didn't even know Rudy has clips himself. That's crazy. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, he looks after him. Yeah, he does. He keeps him. He keeps him sound. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's a good guy, man. He's a real good guy. But I wonder, is there a clip? Hopefully, this never had to happen and never does happen. But is there a clip of any of Speed's bodyguards pulling out the strap on a fucking fan or something like that? Excuse my language. You think that's a possibility? So that would be crazy. Because, they always got that bag, but you never know what they're literally doing. They always got that bag, though. You know what I mean? Almost like they're going to go for it, but you look at them, and if you from where I'm from, you like, that's going to take too long. That's going to take too long, unless it's one of those pull-out situations. You can just pull that bitch right out the back of the bag where it looks like a regular bag, but in the back of the bag, you can just pull that bitch out. But if you got to unzip it and all that type of shit, holy fuck. I'm crazy. You seen them use force, but never pull out a weapon. That's what you're saying. I always wonder, like, Rudy got a big dumbass Glock, because that's what I would have, you know what I mean? Why not? But, a lot of times they're in other countries, so I'm sure he's used to securing, his client with, without a gun, essentially. Yeah. If you can secure your client without one, that's awesome. But I'm not hiring you personally unless I know you got that bitch on you. You got to have it on you somewhat. Just their size and presence alone. Yes, 100%. They are some massive dudes. Some of those dudes look Samoan too. I know. I know the. Is it Rudy? Rudy's not Samoan. Rudy's like fucking the UK, the guy from the UK. Yeah, I think so. Did you see Speed race the Olympic racer? Yes, yes. I think dude could have took it easy on Speed. You talking about when Speed got cooked? When Speed got cooked by the other dude, like I think he's like a black dude. Yeah, when Speed got cooked by, he could have took it easy on Speed. I'm just saying, but you know, yeah, okay, yeah, that was him. Yeah, yeah, that was crazy, man. Hey, and the craziest thing, here's the craziest thing. One of the craziest things. I just sat down for the first time ever, and like right before that, I ain't gonna say right before. He was maybe in like Japan. I found out about Speed this summer. I seen him before on Kai stream and stuff like that, but I found out about Speed and his streaming, his IRL streaming. I'm not too familiar with his desktops, but his IRL stream where he goes to these other countries and stuff like that, I get reeled in, and because his streams would start at like 6 a.m. I remember I would be opening my facility. You guys know I got a couple grows here in Colorado, and I would be doing my morning rounds, making sure everybody was on point. And I remember going through my phone, and his stream is one of the first streams that you would see on, between 7 and 9 a.m., because he's in another country somewhere. And I think he said after the break from this tour that they're having, the tour that they just had, the America tour, they said after this break, I think they're going to Africa. Africa. I may have an answer. I may have an answer. Where the hell's my hookah pen? Where's my vape? Africa. Did anybody ever see that? Now, you guys are probably too young to remember this, but Jamie Foxx, he did a comedy special, and he had this whole bit about Africa. It was funny as shit. Listen, you're in the room, man. You tell me how many subs I got. We are on the road to 1,000, I believe, on this platform, and we are going to do a huge celebration. We're only about maybe 30 to 60 away, last time I checked. You know what I mean? Something like that. Yeah. Sub up, man. I appreciate the sub. Thank you so much. I'm taking you guys to a mountain when we hit 1,000. We're going to celebrate, man. I'm getting a quarter pound. I promise. I'm getting a quarter pound of weed. I'm going to grab probably like 14 grams of mushrooms and allegedly, and we're going to go to a mountain. It's going to be cool. We're going to go to a mountain. Maybe we'll cook some tacos too. Maybe some tacos. Tacos in a mountain. Listen, I can't do too much because when you start incorporating, mushrooms and things of that nature, you're not going to be hungry. That's the way that works. You're not. I promise you're not. I got anxiety a little bit. Can you tell? It's weird. Gotta shake it off. I gotta shake it off. Cause my loving ain't the same. Tacos in a mountain. Yes, tacos in a mountain. Let's fucking go. Tacos in a mountain. Yep. But I want to go like really, really close, like, cause I like going to the foothills and shit. I like being in the mountains actually, but I think the foothills are better to the point where you don't know if I'm in Colorado or if I'm in like in Russia, Mother Russia, or if I'm in, Antarctica. You know, that's the type of foothills I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Yeah, the foothills are beautiful. Foothills are so beautiful, majestic. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's gonna be wild. So please make sure you guys sub up and tell all your friends to sub up. Your family members, man, is going down. And I promised I have a one of one tie dye shirt that I made here in the mountains of Colorado. So with that one of one shirt, I will be picking one of my subscribers, and I'll be mailing it to you with a few other things, maybe some items to help you roll up, some lighters, some papers, some of my favorite wraps. We're gonna make it a star-studded event, and then we're gonna go even bigger when we hit 2,000, and then 3, and then 4, and we're gonna keep doing this, goddammit, because I've been here for, man, over 3 decades. Over 3 decades I've been on this platform. So it's been a long time coming, you know? And I don't know if Speed was trolling or not, but somebody asked him how long he's been streaming. And he said 5 years. Is he trolling? Has Speed only been streaming 5 years and took over the world? Like, I think one of my favorite streams when he was on the tour was when he was wearing that army camouflage. He looked like an army general walking with his bodyguards. The shit was crazy. It was a crazy, crazy look. Yeah, it was crazy as hell. It was crazy as hell. Yeah, see, yeah. I could only think about like some dictators and stuff like that, and it was just an amazing sight to see. It was an amazing sight to see, and crazy. I streamed that morning, and obviously, I'm a busy man. I got so many things going on, but I told the stream, I'm like, guys, if I'm in Cherry Creek, or no, I said I gotta go to Cherry Creek today, and if I show Speed happens to naturally be where I'm at, we'll see each other and we'll do it like that. I swear to you, I was like 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes out from Cherry Creek. I was on the highway. and I'm watching iShow Speed. Well, no, I wasn't watching the stream. I just got off the highway. I was at a park and rest, and I was watching the stream. And no, I was in a gas station. I was in a gas station. Used the bathroom, and I'm walking to the bathroom with my phone, and I'm watching the stream, and I don't know where he is, but I know he's in Colorado, and I see this crowd around him, and then somebody walks up to him and they say, "Hi, my name is so and so. My parents want to give you some jewelry. They want to hook you up, man. Yeah, man, just come over to the jewelry shop. It's beautiful. It's one of the only jewelry stores here in Cherry Creek." And I'm like, Cherry Creek? The fuck? I Show Speed is in the same damn little small little town that I was in, but yeah, I guess we were on other sides of the town. I guess I'm not sure, but I just thought, out of all places to go in the world, the first place they gonna go before they even went to Denver was Cherry Creek, which was the first place I had to go when I woke up, was Cherry Creek. I feel like it was a sign from the universe that, I can, although, Speed's like the age of one of my kids, but I could do what he's doing, man. And, and not like trying to overshadow, just being a part. Like I said, I've been in this game for 30, man, I've been in this game for 3 decades on this platform. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I love what I do, but I don't get paid for this. I don't get paid for this at all. But I say the biggest unmeasurable payment would come from just making the world a better place. Reminding you all that you are amazing, reminding you all that suicide's never the answer, reminding you all that, you can get through anything, and you just gotta stay positive, In the moment in time that you feel that, society is maybe too much for you, then it's time to just reground. It's time to take off your socks and get in the grass and look at the sun and, meditate a little bit and just reground, man, because life is beautiful and there's a lot of beautiful things to do in this life. And, it pains me to think about the people all over the world that maybe, just maybe, are dealing with these issues, and maybe, just maybe, they didn't have a person like me or a person like you there to remind them how amazing they are and how much you love them. So, I do my best when I come on stream to remind you guys of that, because that's who I am, and I truly do love you guys, and I want you guys to experience everything it is to experience in life, all the good things. You know what I mean? I think a great venture to take on, if you haven't yet, is to get a green thumb. Start growing some type of plants, tomatoes, veggies, cannabis, whatever it is. You know what I mean? That plant will be so loyal to you. I promise. That plant will never be disloyal to you. That plant will be there waiting for you, waiting to be watered. Waiting to be nurtured. Plants are the most loyal living things on this planet. They are. And I'm a proud warrior in a garden right now. What I said, I'm a proud warrior in a garden, because, sure, I have the ability to fuck some shit up, but I'd rather not. Whether it was in the gym or whether it was in an actual cage, anytime I had to piece up somebody, I didn't feel the best. I didn't feel the best when I did that shit. But I will tell you this. There are people that train and their overall goal is to get in the UFC or to get signed by the UFC. But I'm going to tell you guys something you don't know about. You can't see me that way. I'm going to tell you guys something you don't know about. When you look up some of the facts about my history, you'll be like, okay, well, why it says this, or why this, why that? Well, it's like I said, some guys, they wanted a UFC contract. They wanted a Bellator contract. They wanted some type of contract. But I don't know if every gym has one, allegedly, but most gyms have that one guy whose job is to completely beat you into the UFC. What? I said beat you into the UFC. I was in charge of beating your who's into the UFC. I didn't care about no contract. I wasn't trying to get to the UFC. I was trying to beat people and make them get there. What does that mean? Well, there's levels to this game. And when you got hands, like I got hands, I got size 5X hands, right? I actually know from experience that I'm one of the greatest fighters that ever lived. That's why I stepped away from the fight game, because it's a lot of phoniness in the fight game. People are cherry picking. They're only picking people. What? I have to fear for my health. If I don't fear for my health, I don't want to fight you. But that's not the fight game. The fight game is pick everybody that you know you can fucking sandbag and keep doing that and get money. You know, even right now, you know, one would say, you know, hey, well, you can just go throw some fights right now. Fuck it. My legacy means more to me than just throwing fights. You know what I mean? My legacy means more to me than just throwing fights. And for those of you that got stuff to say, I'm cutting out a lot. I'm sorry, man. I don't know how that's going to work. I'm sorry, but yeah, for those of you that you know got some stuff to say about Gervonta fighting Jake, it is what it is. It's a money grab. We're living in a money time right now. I didn't lose no respect for him. And if you have lost respect for Gervonta Tank Davis, the big question is, did you ever really respect him, or were you just looking for, you know, something to, you know what I mean? Who wins? Well, it's not Jake, I'll tell you that. But I will tell you that I synonymously, or I am known to pick the wrong fighter to win. And I just said Jake ain't gonna win. So, I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be a draw. Maybe it's gonna be a draw. I think Gervonta can knock him out, but I think it's just stupid. I'm gonna be honest. Fuck on the Bible. I didn't want to say it. But I'm gonna say it. It's fucking stupid. Any fight that Jake Paul has ever been a part of, it's always been some phony baloney, jabroni shit. You know what I mean? You don't like Jake? Well, you know, I don't got too much. I don't got nothing against him. I just know that anytime I've ever seen him fight, after the fight, you're like, what the fuck? What the fuck did I just watch? What the fuck was that? You know what I mean? And with playback nowadays, you got people playing stuff back and things of that nature. So it's just like, dude, what are we doing? You know, I always imagine, you know, giving the crowd a complete bloodbath, you know what I mean? Just covered in blood and just, yeah. But in actuality, it means your head movement is fucked. If you're full of blood, your own blood, that means your head movement is fucked. And you need to, you know, fix that. But if it's the other guy's blood, whatever, you know, I don't like Jake. Just his attitude towards everyone and cherry picking fights. Yeah, listen, I think it's hard. I just told somebody this yesterday. I think it's hard, you know, to watch another grown man that closely and see him doing so well in the game of life and not feel some type of animosity naturally. I think if you don't, you're probably not human. You know what I mean? That's why I tell people you gotta take people with a grain of salt, because the Jake Paul that we're previewed to each and every time, that's the Jake Paul that's, you know, getting ready for this event or getting ready for that event, meaning he's always on. So the character that is Jake Paul, that's what we're presented with. Milwaukee O-Dog, the character that is presented to the world is Milwaukee O-Dog, sure, but that persona. I'm not Milwaukee Old Dog as I lay in my bed. Yeah, yes, I am actually. Damn, I really am Milwaukee Old Dog as I lay in my bed. I ain't gonna lie. That's a horrible example. Hey, you be cool, man. Shouts out to that one guy from that one place. You know, it's a shame sometimes. You know, I read some names, and I know some names. Some of my disgruntled ass family members have they messed up whenever they messed up, and you know now they gotta hide behind some weird fake name and watch the show for the rest of their lives, and that is what it is, because I come with love, and if I ever cut anybody off, whether it's family or whoever, that means you cross me. You cross me. If you cross me at all, you won't get a chance to do it again. So you're almost crossing yourself. Give the number one to the UK medical. Hey, wannabes reviews. No, listen, we don't. Listen, I got so much love for the UK, and the UK has so much love for me. We're not going to do that at all. No disrespect to the UK on my channel. You'll get blocked for life. So please, I know you're just joking, but you don't understand how serious I am about my love for the UK. So please, have respect for the UK. Oh, okay. He said it was a typo. Shouts out. You know, I love everybody, man, and I want you all to love each other too. I want you guys to be able to talk to each other in the chat. I want you guys to be able to share information with each other. You know, there's a lot of shit shows going on out there already, and you can go watch those. You're not going to see me, you know, here doing any of that stuff I don't like. Meaning what? Meaning if I'm streaming with you guys, I'm going to be streaming with you guys. You know what I mean? You know, obviously when the stream first started, I had to do this and I had to do that, but I ain't gonna say no names, but some other streamers, man, you're ruining an opportunity. You're ruining an opportunity. You know, real talk. Oh man, respect and love life, brother. Respect and love for life, always. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying, man. I had some cabbage yesterday. That was amazing. How do you guys like about cabbage? I don't know if I'm just a super big fan of cabbage or if there's a deficiency somewhere. You know what I mean? There's a deficiency, but I love cabbage. I was eating some of that purple cabbage the other day or last night. I know it's not called purple cabbage, but that's what it is. It's purple. And I like that. I made a little cabbage, some onions, some steak in there. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, man, I love it. Yeah, see, that one guy knows what's up. Hell yeah. Love green. Oh, green is my favorite. Green is my favorite. I got the purple one only because somebody told me that it was like a more bolder flavor when it comes to like anything purple. Like it's more meant to bring out some bolder flavors. I don't know. I think it just looks cool. I like just the bed of purple leaves in my bowl. It just feels healthy. Hey, you be cool, that one guy. Shouts out. But yeah, we've had a good day, man. We've had an awesome day. 54 minutes into the stream. You guys are chill, man. I love this. You know, I may start doing what I used to do. Not too long ago, I would rent out random B&Bs or cabins, and I just stream from there for 24 hours. Just do a full, like a 24-hour stream, but you got to know what you're doing when you do that. You know what I mean? Meaning, once your 24-hour stream is over, now it's time for your clippers to kick in. And I don't know how many applications they got out for clipping, but they should have a few by now. You know what I mean? Clipping should be really, really easy. I know every time I finish a stream, YouTube has highlighted a part of the stream that I didn't even physically highlight. So it's weird to me, but that's neither here nor there. There may be some volleyball action happening, some hot, sweet volleyball action happening maybe Friday, maybe Saturday. Shouts out Weed Maps, shouts out PAX, shouts out Keith, goddamn it, shouts out Keith. Shouts out Bud Marys, who's sponsoring this stream right now. Bud Marys, super, super amazing people over there. The Good Vibes Only towel. I got that from one of the CEOs of the company, I believe. That's what she told me. She might have been blowing smoke. I don't know. I'm joking. She's awesome though. You know, I look into my phone and, you know, at one point I remember being very young and being, like, having this thought in my head that, you know, I want to have so many friends, you know, in my phone. I want to have so many friends in my phone, and, you know, it's going to be the owner of this and the owner of that and the owner of this. Not until I got to Colorado did every single one of my friends become owners of large companies. Now, if my circle of friends are all large company owners and stakeholders, who do you think is next on that list? I digress. I started a boxing review channel in lockdown. Oh shit. Hey, plug the channel, man. What's the channel called? That's awesome, man. Oh, during lockdown, the I don't want to say the word. Yeah, during the lockdowns, yes. That's when I started doing all my streaming, bro. The lockdowns. I never streamed before. Well, I streamed, but I never streamed consistently, especially live. Until I moved to Colorado and yeah, the lockdowns were still going down. Oh, you changed it to weed now. Hey, plug the channel, man, so people can follow you, man. Plug the channel. You're a member of the family, man. I want you guys to follow him, you know, and he's from the UK, man. Let's go. Shouts out to the homie. I got this rice. This is some of my favorite rice right here. This rice right here. This is some of my favorite rice. Yeah, he said the one guy said he'll follow too. So make sure you put your YouTube channel down there. But yeah, this is my favorite rice. Add a little water, bring it to a boil. I still like to cut up maybe 1 to 2 whole onions because I like that crunch. You know what I mean? Yeah, literally, I love this rice. And like I said, I add some onions in there. 1, maybe 2 onions because I like the crunch. And this stuff is just delicious, man. Like, real talk. And not costly at all. That packet is like a couple bucks, yeah? I don't know, it's just delicious though. I love it. I love being alive too, man. This life is great. You know, we could complain about this, we can complain about that, but, you know, having the ability, you know, to be that light within the dark each and every day, no matter what I'm going through, you know, necessarily, I know no matter how I feel, that I'll feel better as soon as I start to spread love and joy to the world. It's like I'm a male Mother Teresa or something, which is funny because that's what they used to call my mom. Bless her heart. That's what they used to call my mom, Mother Teresa. And, you know, yeah, I just want to make the world a better place. And, you know, if it means that I have to go without this or go without that, it is what it is. You know, so many sacrifices have been made, you know, in the past 10 years that you guys, you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. But I understand, you know, to be involved in the upper echelon of, you know, life, you know, there's some sacrifices that have to be made. And believe me, I have made those sacrifices and continue to make those sacrifices. So, you know, I know, you know, my bloodline's future will be solidified, you know, by what I've been doing day in and day out, each and every day for over 3 decades. You know what I mean? Super clean. Okay. I'm on a super clean diet. waiting on my gallbladder surgery. I've lost 4.7 stone in 5 months. Oh gosh, super clean. Well, that's good, yeah. Yeah. If you lost 4.7 stone, yeah, that's good, man. Testing time for me. I can't consume sugar or fat. Goodness gracious. Well, though that's a difficult task, and I know that maybe just maybe you aren't trying to put that thing on the top of your to-do list. Everybody at least, but you put it on your to-do list, and you're making those steps. And like I said, who wants to wake up and, like you said, get on this strict diet? But you've been doing it, and I'm proud of you. And I know you're going to be stronger than ever. Here very, very soon. So you know you trusted the process enough to start, and you're a member of this family, so you will not give up. And we just want you to continue being great, man. Respect and love always. That's what it's all about. And I'm gonna put you in my prayers too. And I want members of this family on this platform. I want you guys to put UK Medical Cannabis Reviews in your prayers also, as he prepares for what he's preparing for when it pertains to his health. But yeah, he's gonna be stronger than ever in no time, man. You already lost 4.7 stone, yeah? Let's fucking go. Can I tell you guys a secret? Don't tell nobody. Come here. Let me tell you. Come here. Okay, I've been in Colorado for like 10 years, right? But I have to say, the best adult experience I had in this state of Colorado was with somebody from the UK. Ha ha! Yes, a lady from the UK. God damn it! Shouts out to the UK. We had an amazing night, an amazing morning too. Holy shit! But yeah, she was. I don't know, man. It was some fantasy shit. It was some shit. It was weird because I was her fantasy, she was my fantasy, and this shit was just crazy, yeah. And she had a super, super UK voice. She was only here for like 4 or 5 days, but man, oh my God, like she says, what did she say? She said, I might have a brown baby for you soon, yeah? I might have a brown baby for you soon. Is diabolical. Am I wrong for hoping that was the case? Am I wrong for hoping that was the case? In the back of my mind, I literally was hoping she was. Like, you know what? I think that'll be the revitalization in my life that I need. You know what I mean? Knowing that I got this baby in the UK now. You know what I mean? And potentially letting that segue into this other half of my life in the UK, because that would just be awesome. But she was just lovely, man. She was just lovely. She went to get me coffee in the morning, which was cool. It was in our hotel, but still, it was awesome. I got her coffee later on. We went out to eat after that, but just an amazing, amazing woman. And what else? What else about her? I don't want to dox her too much, 'cause I might bring her on the platform. I don't want you guys to be like, "Oh yeah, that's her," because that'll be weird. But I'll reach out to her again here soon, one of these days. And yeah, she's, like I said, I've been here for 10 years, like 10 years. And the most intense sexual ass experience I had was with a beautiful redhead from the UK. Beautiful lady. Goodness. Just remember kissing her stomach and, okay, I digress. I'm sorry. That was too far. I felt it. I'm with it. I'm sorry. No, but great vibes, man. Great vibes. Bless her heart. I'm pretty sure she follows me on here. Shout out to you if you're in the room right now. My apologies. But yeah, it's the AM, so I'm thinking about it and I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, I remember you. She was just a doll, man. Like she was not stained by Western society. As much as I love Western society, the culture when it pertains to women are so different. You know what I mean? You're talking about somebody who looks like a fucking nanny, and then all of a sudden, fucking Sarah Palin. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Yeah, but I don't kiss and tell, so that's the end of that story. Goodness gracious, how did we get here, guys? I apologize once again. Somebody reeled me into this. Dude, listen, we might go into more in-depth conversation about her one day, but, out of respect for her and the UK, that's the rest of that story. We won't be talking about that no more, unless she's here, you know what I mean? If she's not here, we ain't gonna talk about that. I got too much respect for the UK. So, anyway, I think I need to get some, breakfast or something in me. I don't know. We've been streaming for an hour. I thought it was 20 minutes or something. You know what I mean? Time flies when you're hanging out with your family. You know what I mean? Time flies when you're hanging out with your family. I love you all so much. Once again, please, look past, this and look past that. Sometimes, we like to have a little locker room talk in here, just a little bit. We scratch the surface of locker room talk, but all in all, understand we're continuing to walk in our higher selves. We're continuing to make the world a better place each and every day. And we're not just waking up complaining about this, complaining about that, without putting some work in to make it better. You know what I mean? So we have to put work in to make the world a better place. We can't just sit on our platforms and talk about the things that are wrong. We got to use our platforms to help fix things. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm going to continue to do. And I want you to continue to spread love, spread joy, be that light within the dark, understand you have purpose, and you have meaning to me and to the world. And you have a brother in me on this planet and the next. I'll see you guys in a few hours. I'll do another stream. I'll tap in with you guys, see what you're up to, let you know what I'm up to. This has been Colorado's Own, Cannabis Industry Ambassador, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.